It's the last of the leftovers and I need a fridge clean out, so that's gotta mean fried rice. And this meal came together in no time because everything was already prepped. I start with a neutral oil. I prefer canola oil because it's cheap and heart healthy. Then just a smidge of toasted sesame oil. I start my celery first because we don't prefer it crunchy. Then leftover diced peppers and onions that I had in a container with some water covering them in my fridge. And I like adding MSG for umami. And you might want to look at the more recent studies about that. The beauty of cooking is that you use what you like. I like making sure that the peppers and onions and celery are pretty well cooked before I add the frozen peas that I found all the way back in my freezer from who knows when. And rounding out the veg is the final bit of salad mix that's on its last day. So it's good for cooking. Now I am still adding a little bit of kosher salt even though I'm using MSG and soy sauce in a bit because none of this had been pre-seasoned. We make a little room for the star of the show, leftover turkey or chicken or anything you have to use. And once everything's warmed through, it's time for the ingredient that makes it fried rice and not just a stir fry. Here I only have about a cup and a half of leftover rice from the fridge. But when you make something like fried rice, a little bit of this and a little bit of that really comes together to make a lot of food. And then I just start with a little soy sauce because you can always add more. Meals like this make food that's been hanging around for a few days feel fresh again, and it's a super economical way to reduce food waste. Scallions and toasted sesame seeds to finish, and now it's time for some happy eating.